things that have been kind of that I need to work on when it comes to Dragon Ball Fighters, and specifically my base Goku. So, whenever I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters, I'm trying to, get better, up my defense, learn my offense, get better with block strings and attacks. And one thing that I just don't see people really do is like really focus on what they're going to do in neutral, how to take advantage of their buttons, and not relying heavily on stuff like auto combos and whatnot. Because it seriously, it just irks the hell out of me to try and play someone online, and I just see nothing but BS basically. Like, I just can't believe that's how they are playing. So let's go over to character selection real quick, and we're gonna go over first the character archetypes, so to speak, when it comes to size. What the hell? I just got kicked out of a lobby. Yeah. Could have done this offline, but it's gonna be more time to talk. So basically, you have your small size characters, right? And we're talking about small size characters. We're looking at Krillin. We're looking at Kid Buu, Go Tanks. Even characters like sometimes I think Super Saiyan Vegeta can fit in there. And also, let's see, what's another small character? Frieza, because he has a tail, doesn't count as small. He counts in the medium size because of this. And the funny thing is, even Gotenks kind of fits in the medium because of his hair, because it gives him an awkward body shape. So we're just going to talk about this first. So as you look at the cast, we're going to have your average size characters. It's going to be people like Base Goku, Tien, Yamcha, Adult Gohan, Goku, Android 18, Ginyu, Bardock, Goku Blue, Trunks, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Vegito, and I guess Goku Black. It might fit in the medium, maybe. Then we're going to talk about the medium. Like, these are definitely going to be a little bit bigger usually. We already talked about medium. Now we're going to talk about the smalls. Smalls would be Teen Gohan, Gotenks. Videl honestly should fit in the small class because she has weird properties to her hurt box and her hit box when it comes to certain attacks. And Android 17 probably fits there with her, along with characters like Android 18, Frieza, Beerus, Krillin, of course. These are ones that are all kind of be odd though, because even though they're not small characters, they're not medium characters, they fall right below medium, but they seem bigger than a small character because they have like a tail, or because they have an odd body shape. Then we have our large characters. These ones are pretty easy to distinguish, and the majority of them are going to be Cell, Android 16, Nappa, Majin Buu, and Piccolo. Outside of that, you're also going to have Cooler and Broly. I think Jiren might fit as a medium size, maybe a large. He could be either or, probably. With my team, though, this is who I use when I play online. I'm always using my Krillin, my Videl, and my base Goku. I used to use Android 18, but Videl, ever since they brought her out, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, I love having Krillin with Android 18, especially for her level 3, because it's just hilarious watching Krillin beat someone up. But we're just going to go ahead and look at 3 different characters that I'm used to seeing online most. So, I see a lot of Super Saiyan Goku still, can't be helped. See a lot of Gotenks, can't really be helped. And Piccolo, considering to be like a big body basically, he actually has replaced characters like Cell for the most part because of his like snapback loops in the corner.
Underestimate the earth.
So, something that has been getting to me though is, knowing what combos I should be using when I'm fighting someone. So, there's one combo that the majority of the cast has. Everyone has basically a universal bread and butter. And for the most part, majority of the cast, it's going to be the same combo. There's only like probably 4 characters that have their own type of basic combo route. One of those being like Yamcha, of course, has his own route. And I believe even Frieza has his own route. And probably Beerus kinda. Maybe Hit. But basic combo route would be like, I caught you with 2M, 5M, did this. And this combo is so basic because it takes advantage of the auto combo and did 4K off this. Now, can I do more damage with Krillin? Yeah. I mean, I could just, you know, try and do something fancy. So I got extra 400 damage off the same like combo route as far as like how it started, but he has his own stuff he can do. Now in Videl's case, you know, a lot of people we poke low with Videl, right? But if you can get that poke low, you can go to her 4M, and you're allowed to do this twice. So if you're able to like get in. You can basically do her little record combos every time. Now, of course, the other thing you're allowed to do with Videl is if you do poke out with like that, you can actually do that into the 4M. So 2M, 4M, and then you're going to jump forward immediately. So now you can auto combo, yeah, but with Videl, if you want to be able to land a super after you do a combo, you actually are going to want to do her quarter circle forward, or in anime it's going to be, if I was on the left side, 2, 3, 6, and then either light or medium. The medium one's going to cause a sliding knockdown. So just... Now the funny thing is, like, yeah, Videl's damage seems a little weak, but she has a real strong mix because, you know, let's say your opponent wants to reflect. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock my opponent down in the corner and have them try and do reflect on their wake up. Now in Videl's case, you know, usually I got that pow, and I knock him down, right? I'm gonna do this. You can't reflect a command grab. So that's something cool she has going for her. The other thing is, you can also bait the reflect. So let's say I was doing a corner combo with her, so... I totally fucked that one up. I'm gonna do her command throw for the combo. So now wait for reflect. And in her case, you know, let's say I did hit the reflect like I just did. It was kind of funny because I got pushed away and the 2M came right back in. She is one thing this character has going for her that's pretty strong, you know, like her 5H, it's okay. Her 2M though, that's a godlike slide. It's a lot like Team Gohan's. Now, outside of all this, a lot of characters have like their own more damaging combo routes. So with base Goku, you know, I recently found out that something that's pretty cool with him is I originally was doing a combo where I was having to do like this weird timing for a key last loop. Now, yeah, that's great. It kind of follows your usual generic bread and butter, and the damage is up there. You know, you get an additional 600 damage over the. Before you go to 85, I was going to add those jabs and African mediums for this guy, because they change the properties on his 2H in the air. Because for almost all the Gokus, I think, actually, they have it a little bit easier to do combos off those. But then I found out with base Goku, I could actually do this. Oh, my bad. Now, that was about 5k damage off that, and I used 1 bar, but this combo builds a whole meter. So that's one thing that actually makes this a really sick combo. Like, at the beginning of a match, you know, you're usually going to be wondering, what am I going to do at the beginning? Should I reflect? Should I Dragon Rush? Should I just go in? And it's funny because, you know, a lot of your opponents are going to start off by calling their assist and super dashing. Now, if they super dash, I think something that's kind of funny about this is let's go ahead and have the computer do a super dash at the beginning of a match, so to speak. So, now if he starts off with super dash, I probably can't get away with a 5H, I don't think. So let's find out. Now, let's say I did it like right away though. See how I just can't hit him with that? So, you know, how are you going to beat Super Dash then? Well, 2H is always an option. So let's go ahead and do that one. So if he starts off with Super Dash, you can get your most basic combo, of course. But you're not going to build a whole bar off that. So now let's do this. I'm pretty sure I was doing this yesterday off this. So I mean, I built a whole meter, and I did a good amount of damage off of just one key blast loop, off 2H from the beginning of a match. Now, are you going to do that very often? No. Sometimes your opponent's going to press, you know, 5M. So let's say he starts off a match with standing medium. Well then, I was able to start the match off by getting a whole bar basically. All because he wanted to start with that. Now, let's say my opponent starts off with 5M and I do my 2M. God damn it, I'm a fucking idiot right now. I just woke up. So, if your opponent starts off with that and you hit him with this, you can do 5K after the end of a match, basically. I'm just being silly right now. Oh my god. My brain needs to turn back on. I know I'm supposed to dash on the ground as soon as I do that. There we go. So, being in the match, I just did 5K and, you know, took off half my opponent's life bar. Now, lucky for Krillin, he has a pretty decent 5H as far as like the reach of it goes, and even his 5M is actually really good. So, at the beginning of a match, let's just have our opponent repeating the attack so we can just go ahead and punch it from the beginning. There we go. So, we're going to have him set to do that, so we're going to wait for it at the beginning of a match. So, Krillin can be almost a bar right there, right? But here's the cool thing about this. Krillin just got a whole bar, put him in the corner, and got a sliding knockdown off his M's to his 5H. Now, the other thing to realize when you're playing is once you have your opponent in the corner, fuzzy guards are going to be like your best friend once you have them in the corner. So let's go ahead and turn off the auto attack for now. And let's take a look at basically when a match starts, sometimes your best option is going to be to get your opponent into that corner as fast as possible. So you have a couple of options at the beginning of a match now. In Krillin's case, his 5M can damn near reach on at the beginning of a match. And I think his 5H does. So, cool thing about this is depending on your assist, you might be able to just get a Dragon Rush right in the corner at the very beginning. Alright, so I totally messed that one up. Let's go. There we go. So, ideally, I need to make sure that I'm turning on the guard right for a snapback, because I need to show that your basic fuzzy setup, because majority characters you can do the same thing. It's gonna be like jump in, light, heavy. Krillin's case, he has an M that hits twice. So we'll go ahead and like do our snapback. Totally mess it up, so we'll try again. Alright, so now we're turning on the guard. So I totally screwed that one up, obviously, you know, poor timing. So you do need to learn how to do your fuzzies correctly if you want to make sure you take out your opponent when you're doing this. Let's go ahead and switch it back to Piccolo. So totally missed again. Oh my god. I just realized that the counterattack setting was still on. That's going to ruin this whole thing in the first place. Alright, so let's turn our guard on. And I still screwed it up. Let's go. Hey. No, you can do it this way. Yeah, okay, I remember how I was trying to do this. I think you use the double jump. What am I doing on this one? Oh, there it is, okay. There we go. So, with Piccolo, his is better because his M points down. That's why I usually go do like the double jump version before they do his. So, in Krillin's case, you're gonna do just the first M. Got it all done this morning. So, the point is, you need to make sure your opponent is forced to block when you bring him in on the snapback. I wish I was more awake for this. And so, if you do your fuzzies correctly, you're going to have two options on your fuzzy, of course. Once you hit the ground, and your opponent is forced to block all the way down to the ground, you're going to either land and Dragon Rush, or you're going to land and try to go low, or you're going to land and go for an overhead. Of course, the other thing is, you can just keep on attacking maybe. So let's see, with Krillin, I was going to do like the usual block turn up. So there was a small opening right there to where if my opponent tried to attack, they would have got hit. So we'll go ahead and turn on the counter attack for this one, so you can see what I'm talking about. So I mean, it's real basic, but I got 3k damage off of just making sure my opponent was blocking, and then when there was the opening and I was safe, there was Solar Flare, which I'm pretty sure you're safe off 5M as well, so you could have done it with that. So like, so these are just things to keep in mind for your offense and your defense once you have your opponent in the corner. And the other thing you have to look out for is your opponent is going to try to reflect a lot of the times too. So if they try to reflect, you have to be ready to beta reflect. So, we're gonna reflect. Okay, so let's try this one. So if you beta reflect, you can get a lot of damage off this actually, because here we go. What? I don't know why that didn't work. That should have worked. Hold on. So, I mean, I got a 4k damage off of just baiting reflect. Why am I missing this combo? I used to know this combo by heart. For some reason, I'm having issues with it now, where I use the Goku assist off of the after image. Which, oh my god, he got reflected so far. Did you see that? Holy shit. Why is Krillin flying back like a freaking rock? Like, oh my god. Why is that missing? I know I could have done more damage than that. What's going on here with me? Come on, guys. Throw him more on. What the hell? I'm so confused why that's missing. I'll see easier versions for it. Now, if I would have had a little bit more meter. Oh, hahaha. You don't really have that much meter. Alright. So I'm gonna do the Krillin combo the easy way. This is the universal B&B. So I mean, with 5 meters, that's a pretty hardcore punish. Character's almost dead. You don't 8k, but for 5 meters, you should be able to kill most characters actually. So anyways, that concludes what I was trying to talk about today. I just wanted to go over some of the stuff that's kind of bugging me as I just got to Super Saiyan Blue and stuff that I'm trying to work on. Because, you know, if you want to get better, you can't rely on stupid scrub tactics every day of your life. Like, too many people I see just doing Super Dash and then auto combo, which that was kind of funny that actually worked. Let's see that again. Hold on. I swear that's something that I see a lot of people doing online, and it can work, you know. I mean, if you're not thinking too much about when you're reflecting, and in Vidal's case, you have dodge, which, God, what were they thinking with this one? Like, you can use this to avoid stuff, sure, but because she doesn't have a reflect, sometimes when you dodge, you're screwed. You're like, I dodged, oh shit! So do the counter, right? Yeah, if it would let you, like, cancel the dodge. Like, check this out. I really hate this. This just kind of irks me. So, we're gonna give him, just his heavy attack by itself, so at least that way she can recover. So, if you do her 5M, that is pissing me off. Come on. Quit trying to call Gohan, damn it. She's just gonna get hit every time. I think so. Okay, you know what? For whatever reason, I think her 5M isn't safe. Yeah, because she's just getting hit. That sucks. Okay, what about her jab? Okay. Well, you can do it with her jab, so that works. So, the reason I bring up how much her dodge sucks is because you can't really punish stuff when you do it unless they do something with a really long recovery. See that? I matched my auto combo basically to get my fastest attack, and I still couldn't hit him. Now, I guess one thing you could at least do with her is, if you think your opponent's going to try to block, then probably just do your dodge and do a Dragon Rush. So that's something that it's going to take some learning with, because Vidal has her own special way of playing the game. Anyways, that's going to conclude my talk for the morning. We're going to just finish this off with something I love to do with Vidal when I'm able to like land a good combo on my opponents. So let's say I was in the corner and I was going for like a silly extension using like a curl and rock assist. I totally screwed up. Good job, Jay. Alright. What the hell? Oh, really? I can't even do this morning. Let's go, dumbass. Oh my goodness. I hate they changed the properties in the sliding knockdown. It screws me up so badly. That should not have missed. Wow. What the? She didn't even do her double jump, damn. I just wanted to end with the spirit bomb for fun. What the fuck? I did to someone online just yesterday. Wow. Did I miss? It totally missed. What the fuck? Why did she not side switch? Videl, what is wrong with you, girl? There we go. Alright, I think I figured out the problem on that one. But oh well. Let's go ahead and play a few ranked matches and call it a day.